Hi, this is Darren from Macquarie Warrants, here to share with you the market action we saw this month and what warrant investors can look out for in the next 2 weeks. It has been an eventful month for November to say the least. From Biden winning the polls in the US to promising vaccine progress, global stocks rallied through the month to send prices to their highs for the year. This euphoria was able to eclipse the rout in tech stocks, as internet sector leaders in China face a double whammy from new antitrust guidelines imposed by China, as well as the risk of being delisted from US stock exchanges. The global rally in equity markets extended to Singapore, which has otherwise been lagging the global economic recovery since March. The Singapore STI outperformed Asia indices this month with a 16% gain, leading STI call warrants to rally as much as 320%. So, what are call warrants? Call warrants move in line with the underlying they follow, meaning if the underlying stock or index went up, so will the call warrants. Put warrants move inversely from the underlying and will increase in price when the underlying stock or index falls. Alongside the 16% gain in the STI in November, trending STI call warrant VSBW saw its price more than quadruple from 1.1 cents at the end of October to its 4.7 cents close on 20th November, a 327% gain. Conversely, put warrant DFAW fell 65% from 10 cents to 3.5 cents. UOB, which is one of the top constituents of the STI, contributed to much of the index's gains. The stock is up 20% month to date, helped by better than expected earnings released at the start of the month that led to some brokers such as Macquarie Research to name it as its preferred bank selection. Over the same period, trending UOB call FSXW grew by 265% from 1.7 cents at the end of October to 6.2 cents on 20th November, while UOB put 9KVW fell 80%. This magnified move in the warrants mentioned is due to the effective gearing feature embedded in warrants. A warrant's effective gearing figure refers to how much more the warrant may move in response to the moves in the underlying they track. So how do you know how much more a warrant will move given move in the underlying price in the short term? For that, investors can refer to the effective gearing level as an indication. Say if a warrant had an effective gearing of 10 times, it means the warrant will move around 10% for every 1% move in the underlying share or index it tracks. The gearing effect is one of the reasons that make warrants popular, but notes that gearing can work both ways, meaning warrants will also move in a bigger magnitude or percentage change than a percentage change move in the underlying should you get your view wrong. Notable underperformers for November would include Alibaba, which was left out of the global rally due to the abrupt suspension of Ant Financial's IPO on the Hong Kong exchange. The news came as a precursor to Beijing's strict non-monopolistic guidelines for Chinese tech giants, which were announced a week later. The string of sombre news negated any optimism from Alibaba's single-day sales bonanza. Alibaba's 14% decline in November led the Alibaba put warrant to increase 68% from 11 cents to 18.5 cents, while the call warrant fell 72% from 18.5 cents to 5.1 cents. Did you know that structured warrants mentioned above are all listed on the SGX? Here's how to recognize them. In this example, we have a warrant over the Hang Seng Index futures. Breaking it down, we can see that the first three characters is the underlying assets code, and is followed by the warrant strike price and the issuer's code. Next, we can distinguish that as an European-style call warrant by ECW and a put warrant by EPW. For the last 6 digits, it states the warrant's expiry date in a year, month, date format. I hope you've enjoyed this month's market commentary. Investors who are specified investment products qualified can trade warrants via their online trading account, the same way they would trade shares. For further details on trading warrants, and to find out if you're qualified to trade warrants, click on the link in the description or feel free to contact us at our warrant hotline. Lastly, don't miss out on the next video and exciting warrant news by subscribing to our channels on YouTube, Telegram, and Facebook.